Have you ever experienced a World Cup moment that gave you chills or left you speechless? The FIFA World Cup is more than just a tournament, it's a celebration of passion, drama, and glory. From Pellé's magic to unforgettable upsets, the World Cup has given us some of the most thrilling moments in sports history. With 2026 on the horizon, let's revisit the top 10 memorable World Cup moments that have defined the sport and ignited our love for football. Ready for a trip down memory lane? 1. Pellé's 1958 debut, a legend is born. It's difficult to think of the World Cup without the name Pelé coming to mind. In 1958, the 17-year-old Brazilian burst onto the global stage and delivered a performance that would cement his legacy as one of football's greatest. Scoring a hat-trick in the semi-final against France and adding 2 more in the final against Sweden, Pelé's dazzling skills and composure under pressure made him an overnight sensation. Brazil's victory that year was not just a national triumph, it marked the beginning of the modern football era. This moment would set the bar for every World Cup to follow, and as we look forward to 2026, we are still chasing that magic. 2. Maradona's Hand of God and Goal of the Century, 1986. Diego Maradona's performance in the 1986 World Cup will forever be remembered for its controversy and brilliance. In the quarterfinals against England, Maradona scored the infamous Hand of God goal, where he used his hand to punch the ball into the net, fooling the referee. But what followed was pure football genius. Maradona, with his trademark dribbling, went on a mesmerizing run from his own half, evading 5 English players to score what is often dubbed the goal of the century. Argentina went on to win the tournament, and Maradona's individual brilliance became one of the most iconic moments in World Cup history. 3. Zinedine Zidane's 1998 headbutt, a game of emotions. It's hard to talk about the 1998 World Cup without mentioning Zinedine Zidane's emotional journey. As the tournament's host, France had the world's eyes on them, but it was Zidane's shocking red card in the final against Italy for headbutting Marco Materazzi that turned the world's perception upside down. However, Zidane had already scored twice in the final, helping France lift their first ever World Cup trophy. Zidane's career was a mix of incredible highs and emotional lows, and this moment encapsulated both the fiery passion and the unpredictable nature of the tournament. 4. Germany's 7-1 humiliation of Brazil, 2014. The 2014 World Cup semi-final between Brazil and Germany will forever go down as one of the most shocking moments in football history. Brazil, the tournament's host, entered the match with a confident belief that they could win their 6th World Cup. What followed was a nightmare. Germany delivered a crushing 7-1 defeat to the hosts, breaking Brazil's heart and causing disbelief across the world. The speed and precision of Germany's attacks exposed Brazil's weaknesses, and the world watched in stunned silence as the Brazilian dream crumbled before their eyes. Unexpected twist, no one could have predicted that Brazil, the country of footballing legends, would face such an unimaginable defeat on home soil. It was a reminder that anything can happen in football, and that's what makes the World Cup so thrilling. 5. The Netherlands' last-minute victory against Brazil, 1998. In 1998, the Netherlands pulled off one of the most dramatic comebacks in World Cup history. Facing Brazil in the semi-finals, they were down 1-0 when Brazilian star Rivaldo scored a controversial goal. But the Dutch refused to give up. In a captivating display of resilience, the Netherlands scored 2 goals in the final minutes of the match, with Dennis Bergkamp's stunning strike clinching the victory. The moment was a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the World Cup and how fortunes can change in an instant. It was Turkey's unlikely 3rd-place finish that captured hearts worldwide. They're to their grit, passion, and determination. Turkey's victory over South Korea in the 3rd-place playoff was a moment that reminded fans that the World Cup is about more than just the big names, it's about the story of every team that steps onto the field. 7. David Beckham's redemption against Greece, 2001. Before the 2002 World Cup, England's David Beckham had been vilified by fans and critics alike after a red card against Argentina in the 1998 World Cup. However, Beckham proved his worth in the most dramatic way possible during England's 2002 qualification match against Greece. With England needing a last-minute goal to secure their spot in the World Cup, Beckham stepped up and scored a stunning free kick in the final moments of the match, securing England's place in the tournament and silencing his critics. It was a moment of redemption that will forever be etched in the memories of football fans. 8. The United States' stunning upset over England, 1950. In one of the most unexpected moments in World Cup history, the United States shocked the footballing world by defeating England 1-0 in the 1950 World Cup. England was the heavy favorite, boasting a team of professional footballers, while the American squad was made up largely of amateur players. The result sent shockwaves through the football world, and to this day, it is considered one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history. 9. France's historic comeback in 1998 final. The 1998 World Cup final in France saw the host nation's greatest footballing achievement. The French team, led by Didier Deschamps and featuring players like Thierry Henry and Zinedine Zidane, overcame Brazil in a 3-0 victory that stunned the footballing world. The French team's unity and resilience, especially after a disappointing semi-final in 1994, were on full display as they triumphed to their first-ever World Cup win. Zidane's 2 goals in the final were a testament to his leadership, and the victory was a turning point for French football. 10. Kylian Mbappe's explosive 2018 World Cup performance. Kylian Mbappe's rise to fame was cemented during the 2018 World Cup in Russia. At just 19 years old, he was the breakout star, scoring key goals in the knockout stages, including one in the final against Croatia. His electrifying pace, skill, and composure under pressure earned him the title of the youngest player to score in a World Cup final since Pelé. France's victory in 2018 wasn't just about winning the tournament, it was about the birth of a new star who could dominate World Cup football for years to come. The road to 2026. The 2026 World Cup promises to carry forward the unforgettable moments and legacies of past tournaments. From legendary players to stunning underdog victories, the excitement is bound to continue. What new stories will emerge? The journey to 2026 is just beginning. Join the excitement, relive classic matches, and share your favorite memories as we gear up for the World Cup of a lifetime.